So, welcome to the Startup Agenda. So, tell us your name, your startup, and what you do. Hey, welcome.
I'm Kevin, we're from Baguio City. So our startup's name is Institute of Learning. So it's
Long way to drive, just for
it's around
5 hours. Huh?
5-6 hours. Yeah, but the traffic along it is bad. But anyways,
Always. So, startup, learning, e-learning?
yes, it's a gamified e-learning platform for business students.
Gamified.
So these are some of our students from Ilocos, and they have to travel 6 hours from their provinces just to attend a 4-hour training. So you could imagine the sacrifice that they have to go through just to attend our training. So they're happy with our service, but we want to make it easier for them. And late last year, we conceptualized the Institute of Learning, or IOL. So it's actually a division under our company, OnePunch Incorporated.
And OnePunch does presentations.
We do events, certification services, and training.
Okay. Is it a separate company, or is it just part of the whole thing?
It's like the parent of all of our
No,
business.
it's just that when you're doing funding, if you're looking for funding, it's usually best to separate it completely.
Yeah.
So that the funding doesn't get mixed up.
Exactly. We're planning to separate this division soon, very soon. I've talked to some people already, and they're willing to help us with the SEC.
So how does it work?
So it's a gamified e-learning platform for business education. So the problem is that this is Rose. She's currently studying in a provincial school, and she has some worries. Am I competent enough? Am I updated with the latest trends? Will I get a career that I deserve? And her worries have basis because there are more than 200,000 business and accounting graduates every year. That's according to the Commission on Higher Education. And so what will make her stand out? And this is further exasperated. The problem is further exasperated because schools offer antiquated course curriculum. It takes them around 5 to 10 years to update the curriculum. And students have difficulty accessing high-quality educational content online. And even if they can afford it, it's not really tailored for a Filipino audience.
Okay, so that's the problem. So what's the solution?
So this is our solution. It's an e-learning platform that has reasonably priced courses, relevant educational content, and that it's tailored for Filipinos.
Okay, we'll probably cover like how you're creating content, who's creating content, how much it costs, but carry on.
Sure. So this is how the desktop looks like currently, the desktop view, and this is our course menu. So say if we select one of our courses, accounting and the blockchain, this is how the content will look like, and this is the mobile view
as well. So is the content video based, or is it reading?
These are video based.
All videos.
Yes.
So voiceovers by the teachers.
Yeah, currently me. Almost all of the courses I have to
do. And is
this
specific for the Filipinos, or is it international as well?
This is really specific for Filipinos.
Okay. On average, how long does it take you to create an hour's worth of video?
Times 8 hours.
Times 8.
Yeah. Because we're still starting.
Are you editing it as well? So
yes.
The videos are how long average each one?
Around 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay. Because I've been involved with creating content, e-learning content for 25 years. So we tended to create about 5 to 7 minute long videos because the attention span seems to drop a little bit.
I do understand.
But 15 minutes, so that's 4 or 5 videos per hour's worth. And then a course is how many hours total, do you think, average?
Our longest is 4 hours.
Okay. So you're going to cover the pricing?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, registration.
So we don't have mobile friendly.
Yeah. So you got the tests and something I never really pushed is the tests, and it's important with this kind of thing.
Test quizzing.
When you say learning tools, is that?
These are flash-based content.
Flash.
Yeah. Flash-based. Is it Flash? Yeah, I think it's Flash-based. Yeah, and they make use of those tools to the personality tests, etc. So example is.
All right. Earning rewards currencies. Okay.
So, but it's not really a cryptocurrency. We just call it IOL coins.
No reason. The thing is, if you've got coins and you're going to use it as part of the gamification, when they've earned them, they're going to spend them in some way. That's why I'd suggest putting them on the blockchain, because it's easier to work with partners and stuff. So, but it's not cryptocurrency, or it could be. It doesn't make any difference. But to the users, they just have points they can spend somewhere.
Exactly. That's the reason why we have an IOL store within the site as well.
Okay.
And we also have an internal messaging system.
So you built all this already?
Yes. Okay. It's already functional. And how do we earn? We produce the content, we upload the content and gamify it, and the users pay for it. So the prices range from free to 1,899 pesos. That's our most expensive course, the 4-hour course. And sorry, learners then earn IOL coins if they complete some quizzes, tests, and the course. And those coins they can use to purchase.
Like a discounting method, right? For and merchandise.
Yeah, merchandise in the IOL store. But we don't have those merchandise yet. But soon
that's why if you open it up and, like I suggest, put it on blockchain so that other merchants can come in and say, oh, you can spend it with us, and then there's an easy way for you to implement
and I think we'll need your guidance.
Okay.
So we currently have partnership with schools across Northern Luzon. We're looking into partnering with 4 more in the next few months, and that's one of our go-to-market strategy.
I know. I've talked at some of your events in Baguio, and like the biggest one was a couple of thousand students. So you have a fairly good network in Baguio. But what about the rest?
We're developing our network, especially across Region 2. So there are really big schools there with thousands of students.
Region 2 being Northern Luzon.
Yes, Northern Luzon.
So anything above Manila.
Tuguegarao is part of Region 2.
All of that up north, but not, you mean north of McClark?
Yes, north of Clark, Pampanga. Yeah. And we'll also be offering free courses. We have 1 free course right now, but we'll add more soon. And we'll also integrate our social media referral system within a couple of weeks.
How many courses have you got right now?
8.
8 complete courses, and the cheapest one is free.
Free, yeah.
And then how many courses are charged?
Sorry?
How many courses are charged for?
7.
That's only 1 free course.
Yeah.
Kind of a lead in.
Yeah.
And the rest are from what price to what price?
299 pesos to 1,899 pesos.
And once they get that course, once they've done it, do they get anything like credits towards a degree, or?
They get the electronic certificate, and they can take some of our examinations, and offered by our independent partners. So those are paper and pen examinations.
Go ahead.
So main competitors, of course, schools, training centers, and online course marketplaces like Udemy and Coursera.
But they're not specific.
Yeah, they have almost everything.
Right.
And of course, probably we could also include YouTube. So I currently lead the team. I'm a CPA, so I'm also an accountant. That's the reason why almost all of our courses are really related to accounting and business.
You're specializing more in accounting than anything else.
Yes,
and
entrepreneurship.
Yeah. So it's good to have specialty and then grow on that, and then add to it later. But at least people know you for those particular courses.
Exactly.
Okay, go ahead. So that's 3 of you in the team. So you're all getting paid by the company at OnePunch, or is it?
Yes. Yeah. We're getting paid by OnePunch.
So how many people in OnePunch?
We're currently our last payroll we paid 13 people.
13.
Yeah.
And that's profitable, OnePunch?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're cash flow positive.
And so so you don't want investment in OnePunch, you want investment to this
for
new
this
arm,
specific project.
So have you got anything on finance?
Yeah. So this is we started operating January 5, 2019, and we have 8 courses modules, 1,067 website signups, 433 course purchases with an average revenue of 903 per order.
That's in 6 months. You got that,
Yeah.
or 5 months, yeah.
And gross revenue to date of 390,964.
And it's you that's produced the courses. You that's produced the courses. So do you know if you're going to get other people to produce courses, do you have an average cost per course?
we don't have the exact amount yet, because most of the course creators that we're targeting prefer to earn royalties instead.
So how much are you paying in royalties?
We're looking into 50%.
It's high.
That's high.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. So
Because you've got cost of delivery,
Yeah.
cost of sales, cost of delivery. Yeah, it's fairly high for what you're doing.
Around,
Yeah. If you can make money on that, that's great.
but typically, how much should we?
Anything
give?
between 10 and 40.
Okay, 10 and 40.
But it depends on how much work they're doing, how
Exactly.
much are they promoting themselves as well. Yeah, so it depends. If you can make money on it, then you'll attract a lot of good authors because it's an easy way for them to make money.
We're looking into
How long do the courses last for? I mean, once you've done them, they last for
quite some time.
yeah.
for
When I was
years.
creating, we're creating software courses and they go out of date very quickly. These tend to be long term, right?
Yes, because it's not necessarily tech. It's
So
business.
as a company, you're better off buying the courses or do them later on
Exactly.
rather than paying royalty.
That's the reason why we're also looking for funding, because we would want to quickly
So
create.
how long does it take to create? How long does it take to create a course, and how much does it cost? Have you worked that out?
We look into it. But for us, it's more of the labor cost involved and the time
Yes, that's why you need to evaluate.
we have to.
So you
value
have
that.
do you do any video training, or is it all screen based,
Both,
slide
but
based?
bulk would be screen based.
Accounting for entrepreneurship, presenting and stuff. Then you may have video
Yes.
needed for that, right?
So what we usually do is the intro part is filmed, and the rest of the course is through screen based.
Okay. So how much are you looking for? And what you can do with it?
Yeah, I'll just go through this one. So 100%. So those who
Okay, so it's a good base for taking further qualifications.
yes.
Okay.
So I'll just skip this one. This one she passed financials. So hopefully by next year we have around 15,000 paying users with an average revenue of 500 pesos. It will be 7.5 million by 2020. And in order to achieve that, we need an initial funding of 3 million pesos to be spent for content creation, platform development, and marketing.
So the return on investment, 3 million, you'll get that back, say, within
The
years.
payback period.
yeah.
2 years.
And as long as the profit on 7.5 million would be, what do you think?
Right now, for the 390,000 peso gross revenue that we generated, we spent less than 100,000.
That's because all your salaries and stuff
Yeah,
are paid
it's
by the
just
paying
covered.
company. So
Yeah.
that's when you need to split it and
It
work
starts-
out the funding and
Exactly.
the spending and so on. Okay, I'm interested in this because it's my field.
Yeah.
Um,
That's the reason we
e-learning,
also really need
so-
guidance.
okay, no problem. And so that's 3 million. So for what am I going to get for 3 million?
We're open to equity, or we're also equity or debt, or a mixture of both.
Okay,
So
you should have some idea of how much the company you want to give for
We're-
3 million.
10 to 15%.
Okay,
Yeah, 10 to 15%. Or 10 to 15%.
that's a start. Okay, so basically creating content and selling it. That's
Yes,
the main.
exactly.
It always is the problem.
But
And I might be able to help you on that as well by adding or mixing some of my own content.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's, if it's specific to accounting or entrepreneurship, a lot of them, like in entrepreneurship, how to make websites,
Yes,
tech
yeah.
side of that. On the accounting side, things like Excel,
Yes. Business modeling,
software that you might be
costing.
using, yeah.
Yeah.
And we can help on the production of that as well. So yeah, okay, I'm interested in this. So
Awesome.
we can talk later, but I'm going to need a few more facts.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm interested in working, especially if the company's separate. Otherwise, if I'm investing in OnePunch, that's something else.
Yeah, that's
And if are you interested in that at all?
there are people interested because we have expanded the company in 2 years' time, and
So you're just in Baguio, right?
we're across northern Luzon, so our main office is based in Baguio City, but we have an office in Tuguegarao City. The
So
group
what do they do? Sales or?
Yes, we do sales and training as well. Sales and marketing and training. But
And-
our field offices would be more into personal selling of courses and
So
certification.
You base this in Baguio for production of,
Yes.
of content. That's OnePunch, and then the other separate company would be based out of Baguio.
Also, yeah.
So it's
it will-
cheaper there, right? Cheaper to
A lot
rent
cheaper.
space. What's the average salaries there for?
Then-
So if you're going to do accounting courses, you have to employ someone full time.
Yes.
What's the salary
It would be less than 10,000 pesos
for a
per
CPA?
month. CPA probably around 12,000 pesos.
That's qualified.
Yes.
That's pretty cheap up there, right?
Exactly. That's the reason why we're operating there.
Yeah, that's good to be based somewhere that it doesn't cost so much to create the content.
Yes.
Good. All right. Have you got anything else to show? I mean, that's enough for me. We can talk later about stuff, but it's a fairly good presentation. Gets across the idea. Everyone knows the problems here.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think creating more content to educate Filipinos is good, especially specific areas that helps them get jobs.
Yeah. Really, we want our students to gain more confidence with their skills because a lot of them don't feel or feel inadequate because they're from provinces. They're studying in a provincial school.
Right.
So sometimes they really don't get the latest information. So they sometimes feel inadequate. That's the reason why they accept low-paying jobs. Yeah.
So you've got accounting and entrepreneurship. Any other subjects that you want to cover?
I've already taken a talk with someone who would do communication and leadership.
Okay.
Communication skills.
Okay, this is interesting. All right, well, thanks a lot for coming along, and
Thank you,
we'll talk again. All right,
Yeah.
thanks.
Thanks, Mark.